Guys, Effie here. I'm back with day 5 of our 12 days of DIY Christmas crafts. So today we're making some super easy Christmas cards using a sentiment stamp to create a nice background. Honestly, this is going to be so easy. I'm taking this Merry Christmas stamp from our Folk Art Christmas tree set, and I'm just going to stamp it in our red sangria ink first to spotlight the sentiment. And then I'm going to take the same stamp and repeatedly stamp it in our Caviar Hybrid black ink. When you're stamping this portion, you want to make sure that they start and end at different points on each line so that it looks a little bit more random. Giving it this random pattern makes it more pleasing to the eye than when you stamp it in a uniform pattern. I chose this sentiment because it's a nice bold sentiment and it's not that large, so if I just stamp it a few times I have this nice repeat pattern. But now I'm going to take this nice large bold happy sentiment from our Coming Up Morning Glory stamp set, and I'm just going to apply the same exact technique, but since this is a larger stamp I don't have to stamp as much. So I went ahead and stamped that highlight or spotlighted sentiment, and then I'm just going to stamp 2 additional sentiment lines. The sentiment at that top line that I stamped, I kind of stamped it a little bit wonky, but I'm not going to worry about it. These are handmade cards. It's okay if you have little imperfections. Now I'm going to take the Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays sentiment from our little mini holiday add-on sentiment set, and I'm just going to stamp these on a nice thin strip. Once I've got those stamped, I'm going to cut the sentiments out and temporarily place them onto my cards. For the nice large happy background, I know that I want to put the sentiment strip over that happy, but then the same technique doesn't really work for the Merry Christmas one. So I end up placing the Merry Christmas towards the top portion of my stamped background pattern. Now I'm going to take these little images from our Folk Art Christmas tree set and stamp them onto white cardstock, and then I die cut them all out. And now I'm ready to start assembling everything using some dimensional foam tape. I put little strips of foam tape on the left side of my little mini sentiments because I'm going to start putting these foliage pieces under the right side of so you want to make sure that there's no tape or anything else on the right side that'll obstruct the foliage die cuts that we're going to start tucking and nestling. And I didn't mention this earlier, but those die cuts were stamped using our Bright Fern, Everglade Moss, and Red Sangria inks. I will link all the products that I use in the description box below. You can also find all the links and additional still photos on the blog. So now I'm just going to finish up this card. I added this last little poinsettia piece and my cards are finished. These are super simple, super easily mass-produced cards. I hope you guys enjoyed today's projects and video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel because I update it regularly. I hope you guys will also join me tomorrow for day 6 of our 12 days of Christmas DIY crafts. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.